Hey guys, what is going on? Focus, there we go. Basically, today I'm going to show you guys how I prepare my breakfast and my lunch. And people have asked me time and time again what I do specifically. So I'm a very flexible eater because during dinner I basically eat whatever I want. For breakfast and for lunch I'm basically hitting the macros that I need, and on top of that I have snacks in between, which are usually protein shakes and protein bars. So at the moment a lot of it's just counteracting and understanding how your body works. We'll get to that right now. So for lunch we are going to prepare some beef, and this is 93% lean and 7% fat. So usually I cook this for a little bit, drain the fat, and then I'm also going to prepare my sister's lunch, which is ground turkey. And let me explain to you guys what I do for breakfast really quick. For breakfast it's a lot of just basically, because like when you wake up sometimes you don't want to eat, so you kind of have to force yourself to eat. So a lot of it's just eating soft food. So I have two concoctions that I basically do, and those concoctions is Greek yogurt, and I do it with some raspberries. I do usually one serving of Greek yogurt. I buy these because they're a lot cheaper, and I just measure it using a weighing scale. It doesn't matter what kind of weighing scale. People have asked me what kind of weighing scale I use. It's not really, it doesn't matter, okay? As long as you could weigh it. And usually I weigh everything in grams. And I think it's just because I'm in the medical field, everything's in grams for me. So for breakfast usually I do one serving of this or this. And for the oatmeals I add, I usually like to add 1 scoop of protein, some kind of berries. I really love raspberries. Some people love strawberries. I didn't want to pick up some strawberries because I had to cut it, and like I said, alternatively you can do this with some raspberries. And I kind of rotate between the two, depends on what kind of feel I have for that taste. So for this meal prep, or for the lunch meal prep I'm going to teach you guys today, you're going to need beef, okay? Some beef, some mixed vegetables, some rice. So doesn't matter. For me, I like to go white rice. There's a lot more taste to it, but it's also up to you whether or not you take micronutrition. I have a lot of fish oil, and I have vitamins and minerals. So later I'll explain to you what kind of vitamins and minerals that I use, and that's usually, I'll say it right now, it's my protein. They have a very good micronutritional selection, which composes of fish oil, your vitamins, your minerals, and I really love their line. That's one of the best lines I've ever tried, on top of their protein right here. So besides all that, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to prepare everything so it's a lot easier, okay? So we don't have to go through every step, and I'll show you guys how I cook it and how I season it, and it'll be a lot easier for you guys to follow rather than having to see every step. A little tidbit, if you guys like to use your proteins, is right here. When you finish your proteins, these scoopers make a lot of a big difference when you try to scoop other things. So usually I throw this inside here, and it helps combine a lot of the numbers. My macronutrients I actually calculate with a app called My Fitness Calculator. So calculate in regards to what macronutrients I need for maintenance at the moment, also cutting. So these numbers that I'm about to display or show you guys are in regards to what macronutrients I need. I prep our spices, and I like to include a lot of sweet potato because they have a lot of good vitamins and minerals inside of them. So I like to mix this with the rice at the same time. These are very good. These are the microwavable sweet potatoes, and I don't want to boil it, so I bought the microwavable ones around this time around. So next thing we want to do is actually start preparing the meat. The rice is actually cooking at the moment. The last thing we do prepare is just the potato. Since we're going to microwave it, it'll be really quick. Potato on top of the vegetable. Alright, so we added the spices, added some potatoes. So when we add potato, we kind of cut back on the rice. So that's about 100 grams of potato. I'm probably going to do for me, it's okay to add probably like 100 grams of rice per serving because the potatoes are split up evenly. So I'll add about 20 grams carbs to what I need. So it's kind of like balancing throughout the day, knowing what you should or shouldn't eat. But since I'm in a caloric deficit and I'm pretty active, a lot of that will burn just like that. So this is what we got going right now. We're gonna throw some turkey in here. We're gonna throw some beef in here. Season it with the garlic and the salt and the flavor god. I'm using just regular seasoning for flavor god. We got this whole setup like I showed you here earlier. Rice cooking, and I'm gonna get this cooked, and I'll show you guys how we prepare the last of it. Okay? These aren't cooking lessons because obviously I suck at cooking. I'm just good at preparing food that fits your macros. I'm gonna add some garlic salt. Give it a little bit of taste. This is my sister's meal of choice, would be turkey, and whatever she can't finish I'll add to my regimen. So here's mine over here, which is beef, potatoes, and garlic, salt, and all that other good stuff. While we're waiting, we can go ahead and prepare the vegetables. About 90 grams is equivalent to 27-30 grams of carbs. So we're gonna start measuring it here. Use that weighing scale, and we do each and every one, put about 90. This is good for fiber and also micronutrition. So now we have these prepared. We're almost done. Not almost. We got this going right here. These are almost cooked. This one's basically cooked. Just getting a little bit more of the water out, making sure that the meat cooked, because if you don't cook the turkey right, you can get a really bad stomachache. When I prepare the rice, a lot of the time I go with 100, since I am slowly starting to get back into increasing my calories and my carbs. I go by increments of 25, so about 125 grams per serving that I'm adding on, and weekly I'm going up by 25, so by next week I'll be doing 150. Within a 4-week period, I'm already at 200 grams of rice with an increment of the proteins as well, so these two will be measured at 125. So since my sister, we kind of cut back on the rice to counteract that, because she already had potatoes in here. I'll go ahead and give her about 100 grams of this. That'll put her protein at about 30 plus for this. So like her carbs should be around 27, around 45 plus the protein. So keep in mind that carbs aren't bad for you as long as they're good and you're living actively and you also have a regimen. So a lot of this is scientific based if you guys read a lot of books, but it's my job for you guys to learn. So here we have that. Let me go ahead and measure this and I'll show you guys what's up. Alright, so the beef is almost done. I'm just seasoning it for one more time. And let's see. A little bit more salt and we're good. We distribute it and everything's looking good. Alright, so here is the last of it. For me, my counts will be about 100 grams. The rice is about 120. Alright guys, so I went ahead and microwaved these. These are ready to go. They're just really hot to pick up. And I'm gonna distribute it pretty evenly. I don't know if my sister wants any, but I'm probably gonna throw some in hers. You know, it's a good treat to yourself. You know, you have to stay kind of sane when you're in these like moments when you're eating like this. So it's a very healthy lifestyle. So I'm gonna cut these up and I will show you guys what the final product looks like. And I hope you guys did learn something about how I prep. And hopefully, you know, I hope that this helps you when you guys prepare your food. The reason why you prepare is so therefore your numbers are on spot. And usually at the end of the day when I'm eating, or whatever I'm eating, a lot of it's just basically because I've already done this for so long. Like I know what I'm eating, I know how much to eat. And a lot of it's just intuitive eating. Shout out to Josie, man. And yeah, I'll show you guys what looks like when it's done. Alright guys, here we go. That's it. That's how I prepared. A lot of this is just basically preparing so therefore you could have a lot of success. So if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And I hope that this helped you get an idea of how I actually produce a lot of my food. And I hope this inspires you to do the same. So remember guys, train hard, train smart, and train with heart. And I'll see you guys in the next video I produce. Again, thank you for your support. See you guys.